Welcome back, everybody, to John's Junk. We're going to do another Eat Like a Man. It's almost like I'm running out of ideas. Today, I have got one of these. One of these giant 24.5-pound whole bone-in ribeye, and I'm gonna do a standing rib roast for New Year's, or prime rib, whatever you want to call it. Get cranking, shall we? Now today is, just got off of work. Today is I don't even know. Hang on a second. It's Wednesday, and I'll probably wind up cooking this on Saturday. Get out of here, Leaf. Let's bust this guy open and make a mess. Don't do this in the kitchen. Your mama get mad at me. I hate the smell of vacuum pack. The only reason I got this guy because he was on sale for like $6.87 a pound. First thing I want to do, kind of want to try to square him up. I think I'm just gonna cut right there to put an edge back on this guy. I'm not gonna square up this end. I want this end. And I have a constraint of how big I can fit on my plate. So I'm gonna square up here, find in between the bones, keep my knife straight. There we go. That'll render out. I'm not worried about that. Not worried about that. Look at that. Look at that. That's how I like my steak. Get rid of some ugly bits. Go away, you. Don't do that in the house either. Cut some of that off. Just going for the loosey-goosey bits here. That fat I want. That's like this fat right here. See that guy right there? That's the best part of the steak, the actual meat, but you want that fat right there. Or I want that fat right there. You can want whatever you want. I don't judge. Now I've got about a 12-pound-ish standing rib roast. So I'm going to take some salt, just whatever, store brand, kosher. It's 12 pounds of meat, so I'm going to be generous. I'm following along with Kenji Lopez Alt, if you want to know. Get out of here. He said something about it looking like freshly driven snow on a New England parking lot. Been to a couple places in New England. People there are actually pretty nice. Unfortunately, it wasn't wintertime, because I don't think that would have been very nice. Maybe once for about 5 minutes. That's what I want it to look like. What are you? I don't know why I'm worried about that bit. I'm not going to eat that bit. That's good enough. There's the constraint, my plate. You don't like the design? Come on, man. And that is going to sit on there just like that. I might put a rack under it. I didn't think I'd need to, but I probably will anyway. I made a mess. I'm gonna stuff this in the coolest part of my fridge. It's what I said it was. It's Wednesday still. Until Saturday, and we will reconvene then. Actually gonna try to do it this time. I know I promised last time, I messed up. Sorry. And that bit right there, I think I'm gonna freeze it. Make some nice looking steaks though. I get one, two, I get 3, 4 steaks out of it. I'll consider it. We'll be back on Saturday. See ya. Look at that. It's gotten kind of dried out and desiccated, which is what we want. It has been how many days? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 days, 4 nights. Come on now. Don't want to touch my shoe. To get to this point. Now it is ready to go into my master built. It's a 570. It might be a 560. They might have discontinued the 570 and made the 560. I don't know. This is the smallest one that makes the gravity smoker. I've got a fire lit. I'm going to stuff this in here. It's at 275 degrees. And I'm just going to put it in the middle rack as far from the heat as I can get it. Underneath I have a drip pan. Cast iron so it doesn't warp or buck or bow. And I'm just going to grab this guy. Ooh. Just like that. Probe him. And the thickest part. It's going to go in spot number 1. Let's see if spot number 1 works. She works. Now I've had that tempering for a good bit of the day because it's been in the fridge for 4 nights and 3 days. So it needed brought back up temp, or room temp, 65 degrees in the house. Now, chop up some onion, roughly. It's kind of sort of, but not really sacrificial. Get out of here. I don't know what that was. So I'm just gonna rough chop it. Try not to slice my finger off again. Beat it. Ah, I said beat it. All of yous. That means you. Go away. And all this. Youch, that's hot. All this can go on my cast iron. It's hot enough to sizzle onion. Probably shouldn't have grabbed it with my fingers. Never claimed to be the smartest bear in the woods. Airplane flying over, a cop car in the background. What do you do? I'm gonna add some water to the bottom of the pan. That's just to keep the beef drippings from scorching and burning. So this is what we got. When this is about 100, 110-ish, somewhere in there, I'll make up my mind what I want it to be. I'll pull it and I'll keep an eye on that water level. When the water level starts to drop, I'll throw in some beef stock to replenish it, and that will we'll make a sauce out of that. We'll be back then. This is a horseradish. I thought about doing a cheeky edit and just pretending to shave it with my hands and just do a whoop, but this shape is just too evocative, provocative, somethingative. So I'm just gonna cut it up. Oh, that has not improved things. That has not. Nothing will eat that. First, actually, I need to peel it before I cut it up. That's good enough. Made something run away. Now the fun bit. Dump all this in the food processor. Alright, that's good. Before I go any further, gotta put some protection on. Are you lying on me? Oof, that is really uncomfortable. It's Soviet era, Cold War. The Russians just have really small heads. See how we did. Why did I do that? Why? Why did I do that? Oh my God. Ooh. Oh, it was so bad. Why did I do that? I'm supposed to wait a couple minutes. Stay away from that. Wow. Oof. Oh my gosh, it's all the way over here. Oh wow. Salt. Salt. I'm using distilled white vinegar because I'm using distilled white vinegar because it's what I have. I remember why I swore I'd never do this in the house again. Oh my goodness. More vinegar. Ooh, I could just add it through the lid. I think I'm gonna do that because it was stinky. That took some of the edge off. It did. Probably put a little bit too much vinegar in there though. It'll be okay. Nice and creamy. I'm gonna leave this right there. So I'm not taking that in the house yet until this guy gets where I want it to be. Then we'll finish that up. All right, we are at 110. That went fairly quickly. I don't know how many hours I wasn't keeping track. So I'm gonna go ahead. Ow, hot. There we go. Check that out. Thing of beauty. Just gonna rest for 30-40 minutes. Then we're gonna sear them to this toxic condiment. We're gonna, oh my gosh. The cold is not keeping the vapors down. Wow. Because I'm a sadist. Get out of here. I've got a pair of these little guys. A couple of jalapenos from my pepper plant. They're not done. Plant's dying. I'm just gonna use them before they wither and die. These little guys should be angry. Garlic paper, gross. In this mixing bowl I've got a 1-to-1, get off of me, 1-to-1 of mayonnaise, sour cream, a little splash of mustard, Dijon if you got it, a little splash of lemon juice, some MSG, some white pepper, and again, because I'm a sadist, pinch of cayenne. Dump my prepared death condiment in here. Oh. Be really careful with this stuff. It will overwhelm. And this I'm just gonna mix up. Don't even need a whisk. Probably could use a whisk. Oh, I'm not gonna bother. Little on the thin side. This I'm just gonna cover lightly-ish. Leave it right there. This guy here can come here. 40 minutes. Be back then. All right, I've got the grill on Go Baby Go. It is Go Baby going. Got the sauce. Gonna start on it. All right, had some excitement I don't know if the camera was running to see me nonchalantly put out the grease fire I had with completely the wrong material. Ay, ay, ay. Apparently GoPro no likey 35 degrees. I don't know what the deal is with that. I'm going to throw this in there and sear it off. It's around 590 degrees in there. I did crank it to 7 and didn't like that. I dumped the drippings into my sauce pot. I'm going to boil that. Throw in some butter because I can. I'm going to add into that a chicken stock cube. My homemade chicken stock cube smells fantabulous. See how this guy's doing. Looking pretty nice. Looking pretty nice. Oh yeah. Because of the drippings, nice and salty, and the onions nice and oniony. Oh yeah. Let's rotate this guy. A couple more minutes on that, we'll be golden. Stock concentrate cube is melted. I'm supposed to use red wine for this. I don't have any. I saw some of this about 8 months ago at the market. Been using it for my Asian sauces and stuff for stir fry. That's probably too much. Let that heat up and reduce a bit. A little on the sweet side. It'll be fine. Alright, that's enough of that. There we go. Yeah. Check that out. No need to let it rest. It's already done that. There we go. Get on there. It's really hot. Really, 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 really hot. Ouch. Who cares? It's just me. The outer chewy bit. The fatty bit's my favorite part. It's less than perfect. I think I missed with the probe. Either that or it's off. I don't know. I'm not unhappy with that. Need to finish that. Thanks everybody for watching. Happy New Year's. Happy whatever you celebrate when the calendar flip-flops over. Horseradish is delightful. Wow. Hope your 2024 is better than your 2023. Definitely better than your 2020. See you guys next time. Laters. I just gotta clean my mess up now. What am I gonna do with you? What should I do with this? What do you think I should do with this offcut? It's nice and thick. Soak up all the salt that spilled. I'm not hungry enough to eat this for dinner tonight. It's nice and thick too.